Hello, IFBKL Hall of Fame League, and welcome to the 2025 lottery. I'm Alan, your commissioner, and I have with me uh, Mark, our league co-commissioner, and we've got the balls set up in our lottery, and we are ready to do the lottery. Um, it was another great season, and um, we're still trying to dethrone our champion, Mash Unit.
James.
um, but we've got some new owners that came in. Dubs last year from the All Star League. He had some challenges. He had some issues with coming in without a first round pick, and I believe he made some trades right off the bat last year. And then this year we don't actually have any lottery pick trades, so
Which is a shock.
everyone will have their picks, which I think is good. I think it's good for the league, especially when you have um, the ones in the lower part of the standings that actually have their picks and can get some excitement and build off that. Um, what do you think of the talent this year? I watched the draft. Um, what do you think, Mark?
I would have to say it's a top heavy draft.
Yeah,
I
I would
haven't really
agree.
done detailed research, but I would have to say it's more top heavy. Obviously, number one is flag, and
Yeah,
then the rest I really haven't really totally dug into. So
yeah. I mean, you could make a lot of different arguments on like the probably two through five, right?
yeah,
Um, I'm a jazz fan. You could probably see by my uh,
yep,
by my banners and everything. And they made a trade, and there's all these rumors and speculation that he didn't want to come to Utah, and I don't know that that's true. I think he had an inexperienced agent maybe that gave him some bad advice and steered him in the wrong direction as far as not working out for teams.
yeah,
And then he slipped. Um, and so I don't think that he sounded like he wants to go to Utah. That's Ace Bailey that I'm talking about. Sorry.
no, you're fine.
And
I think a
I
lot of us knew. I haven't really dug into it. I kind of paid attention, but we've got summer life, family, and all that.
oh
I'll
yeah,
dig
for
in
sure.
pretty soon.
But yeah, I didn't pay a whole lot of attention until draft day as far as who was going to go there, and then you start seeing the rumors and speculation. But
Yeah,
who knows? Maybe he'll be a 5 to 7 year guy in Utah and then jump ship like everyone else.
yeah,
But
yeah,
the rumors
maybe.
were just automatically went to he doesn't want to be in Utah, but he showed up for in Utah. He
Yeah.
reported. I think everything's good there.
Are the Sonics gonna come? I'm
I
hoping, man.
I think
I need my team.
okay, so I think they are eventually going to be here, and I know that they said in July that the NBA was going to shift their focus to expansion. And from
Yes.
what I know, and the rumors are that the Knicks owner is very opposed to it. But I don't know how one owner can block expansion unless he convinces the other owners. And I think it's
That's
kind
true.
of that whole big market, small market thing where it's like, okay, the New York Knicks generate a pretty good amount of revenue for the league, right?
Yeah.
So if they bring in these teams and they don't automatically increase their market share, you know, which I think is unfortunate because I think there's a good market in Seattle. I think there's
And Vegas.
and Vegas as well. And I think overall, that's going to generate money for the league. Um, I think the talent of basketball players has vastly expanded through the years. If you look
Yeah.
at the league itself, you're not going to see a whole lot of players like you did in the 90s. And although the fundamentals may have been better of players coming into the game because they were spending more time in college, they were spending more time I don't know that the athleticism was there that it is now. And I think the league is a bigger focus on athleticism with the way the game is played today. And so I think, you may have had more fundamentals back in the day because you had guys coming in that were more polished and they had more years. But now you've got players that are much more athletic than they were back in the day. And you have to have that athleticism. Even, everyone almost everyone has to even be able to shoot nowadays, unless they're playing a specific role or they're not going to make it, that far. So it's kind of a give and take where, maybe you give up some of the polished more fundamentals, but the athleticism is way better than it was.
We've also lost a lot of the interior game, I guess you can say, where it comes to players from outside trying to attack the middle and all that. It's more of a 3 point game, and
Yeah.
I think people get tired of it and they want to see more of an action, a guy that is able to just dominate like the Michael Jordan's, the LeBron James's,
It is fun to watch. It's fun to watch when you have an interior game, more of an interior game, and I agree with that.
Yeah.
But then, it's kind of like we're in the age of metrics and we're in the age of statistics, and they're saying, okay, well,
technology,
cool, that may be great, but at the end of the day, if a guy's hitting 40% of his threes, it's a more efficient offense than 50% of twos.
That's true.
So,
That's true.
yeah, metrics kind of rule the game in that way.
Yeah, and it's starting to rule a lot of sports too. So
yeah. So yeah, to the lottery, I guess we go. Do you want to show us the standings?
Yes,
And the old lottery tool where we've got everything put in there.
I didn't have the standings. There we go.
Okay.
So here's the standings.
So here's the standings. So the way that we have our lottery set up, the top three teams basically have an equal chance, based on the number of balls. Can you pull that up for us, Mark?
Yeah, I can pull that up.
That way we can just kind of look at that real quick. So we put everything in so that the last place team. So if you go to the lottery tool on the list of numbers, yeah.
Are you able to see it?
Right now, I'm not seeing your list of numbers. No,
You're not.
I'm seeing your leagues list.
Leagues.
Yeah, so we can see all the leagues that you participate in. That's what's on your screen right now.
Oh, okay. Probably because I shared the wrong one. Let me do that again. It's just a single F. That's why. Okay. There we go. See how now?
Okay, now we got it. And then just move over to the right, to where the teams are. And then, so basically, it just shows us the list. Only the 16th through 9th places are going to. And then I think if you scroll a little bit to the right, let's see, maybe it doesn't show it exactly. So I can tell you that, okay, on my list, so the top three teams, Dubs, Portugal Pathfinders, or the bottom three, I should say, the ones that have the most balls, they have 269 each. So that's Dubs, Portugal Pathfinders, Blue Eyed Vixen. then the next team would be the Godfather, my team, which has 240 chances in the lottery. Big Baller brand has 201. Sonic Attack has 173. Kristaps Crew 144, and Tahiti Dark Horse has 115.
Okay.
So yeah, now there's a little graphic of it, so you can all see that. So that's how the numbers are determined. When I first originally did this lottery sheet, it would distribute those numbers, and then we would reveal it with the sheet. But then I kind of determined that the way that it randomizes wasn't the best. And so with the balls, you get the true representation of randomization, I think. And so that's why we kind of went to the balls method of determining the numbers. So the sheet helps us determine which team it goes to because they're already determined, but we use the balls to actually get the numbers now.
Yeah. And then while the balls are going, I will be in the background finding the numbers that comes out, and it'll show us the different teams with that specific full set of numbers.
Yep. All right.
So, all right, let me go to this page here. All right.
Ready? Are we ready to go with the balls?
Let's do it.
Okay. So you can see the wheel here. I'm just going to shake it up. I mean, this would be pretty hard to rig here, of course. um, so I'm just going to get the first number out, and then we'll go from there. And I kind of have to help there's supposed to be something else on this that holds it up, but it broke at some point. So we'll just spin it around. Okay. It's got one in the chamber now. And then, okay. So the first number is 4.
4. Okay.
Let me shake them around a little bit. Got the second number. And the second number is going to be a 3.
A 3.
We got 4 3.
4 3.
And for the third number, it's going to be an 8.
8. Okay.
And the last number is a 7.
Alright. You want me to show it?
Yeah, so let's figure out, let's see who gets the top pick.
It is Blue-Eyed Vixen.
All right. So Blue Eyed Vixen gets the number 1 pick.
Yep.
All right. And then, let's see. So do you have somewhere where you're inputting those in?
Yeah.
You know, even if you just put them on a little sheet for now, even if you just did a 1, 2, 3, that'll work.
Here we go. I can actually choose the
There we go.
Blue-eyed vixen.
Okay. While you're doing that, I'm just putting the numbers back in. All right, shaking them up. Okay. So that's ready to go for the second set.
Second set.
All right, here we go. Sorry, I turned that a little bit. Let me get that facing back the right way. Okay, so for the second set of numbers, the first number is 5. Whoops. Okay, it's not going to go all the way around, but the number is 7.
7.
5, 7. Third number is 8.
7.
Yep, 5, 7, 8. And last number. Last number is a 3. Hopefully it's not Blue-Eyed Vixen again. Otherwise, we got to run them again.
It's not. It is Sonic Attack.
All right. So Sonic Attack gets the number 2 pick. Goes back in there now. And I can start getting the numbers whenever you're ready.
Sorry, I was.
You are good.
All right, I am ready. Go ahead.
Okay. This is the final pick. So we had the first pick went to Blue-Eyed Vixen, right?
Yep.
Second pick Sonic Attack,
Sonic Attack.
and then this will be for the third. Hopefully we don't get another. Hopefully we get another one that's a new unique team. Otherwise we got to run it again. And it jumped out, but that's okay. So it's number 1. Oh shoot. Okay. Okay. So the second ball is a 2. Okay, we're just going to go with whichever ones fell in the chute there. The next one is a 5. And then the last one is a 4.
And the pick is Dubs.
Okay. So Dubs is the third pick.
Correct.
Okay. So can you show our first round order now with that?
Let's see here. Yeah. So we got Blue Eye Vixen, Sonic. I don't think we've updated the bottom list here, but Sonic Attack and Dubs. And then it will be.
We can go to the first page, and it will show us
Gotcha.
the teams on the original lottery page.
This one right
Yeah.
here? Okay.
So
Blue Eye Vixen with number 1. And then number 2 is Sonic Attack. Number 3 will be Dubs. And then it goes from.
and then the rest of the order on that sheet is current.
Yeah.
So 4th through 16th. Yeah, we looked at it. There were no trades that affected the first round. We've got some second rounders, so yeah, we'll get this all updated into Fantrax, so that everyone knows what their picks are. And then
Yeah. So then now we got the lottery wins keeper deadline.
the keeper deadline. When did we have that last year?
It shows on the sheet. I don't know if it's the same, but July 31st.
July 31st. Okay.
That's what you put on the sheet last
So yeah, I guess we've got a month. I think we can do that. We're still at the end of June, so we can send out, the lottery results, have everyone get their picks in, um, or have everyone get their keepers in by July 31st. Um, if for some reason a team is not returning, then we'll go off the, order of the rules,
year.
where basically any new teams would shift to like 7, followed by 8, 9.
Yeah. Should we have a deadline for that?
Hopefully, there's no turnover. Well, I'm just going to be in communication with all the teams,
Okay.
and then of course, if the 31st would be the cutoff date, if I haven't heard from a team and they haven't set their keepers, then we would, start the process of replacing, and that gives everyone more than a full month to get that done.
Yeah. So sounds good.
Yeah, we should be good to go. Good for 2025, 2026 season. Yeah, lots of stuff still to hear about this off season. What direction the NBA heads with expansion.
Yeah.
Those things affect the depth of our league, which I think depth is good for our league. If there's more depth in the league,
Yeah.
may not be a extended depth on talent, but the more players you have getting minutes,
Yeah.
the more depth of a player pool we have in our league. So,
Yep.
in that regard, expansion is actually kind of exciting for fantasy.
Yeah.
But
It is. It really is. More players in the pool.
yeah, so yeah,
Sure.
thanks for doing the lottery with me, Mark.
Appreciate your help with it. I always have a blast.
Yeah.
It's getting fun. So.
Yeah, I like the format. I'll have to work on maybe improving the bingo wheel.
Yeah.
But
maybe you have to update or something. I don't know. Maybe there's other options out there.
Maybe order a new one that. Yeah, this one broke kind of fast.
Yeah.
Missing a little part, but yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, we can research for another one. So.
Yeah.
But that one works.
Yeah, it works.
It did the trick.
Yeah.
Some people may not be happy with their selections, but oh well.
Hey, how often do I win the lottery? You know,
Yeah, it rarely happens.
I think I did. I think I did get like the second or third pick one of the years, and that was great. You know, but
yeah, it's fun.
yeah, the lottery system has its ups and downs, but you know,
Yep.
people don't like tanking either. So here we are.
Exactly.
Good happy medium.
People to stop the what they call it, bail out season or whatever.
Yeah.
So you don't want to do that. So
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, it's been great, and thanks, and I hope everyone gets some trades in, and you know, negotiations, and does some good assessing of the talent this year, and we'll be excited
Always
to see what.
look for negotiations.
It's always exciting to see where everyone goes and everyone develops, and
Yes.
yeah,
Yep.
good luck to everyone this season.
Best of luck.